You pull into a gas station, you swipe your card, you pump the gas, and you might be destroying your engine without knowing it. Not all gas is the same. Some stations sell fuel that leaves deposits in your engine. Others don't meet quality standards. Here are 8 gas stations you should avoid, and 4 that are actually good. Circle K. Circle K used to be top-tier certified. Not anymore. The company lost that certification, and that matters more than you think. Top-tier certification means a gas station meets strict standards for fuel quality. It requires higher levels of detergent additives. Those additives keep your engine clean. They prevent carbon deposits from building up on fuel injectors and intake valves. Automakers like BMW, Toyota, Honda, General Motors, Mercedes-Benz, and Volkswagen all developed these standards together. Circle K doesn't meet those standards anymore. Using Circle K gasoline may result in deposits in your fuel system. It can reduce your gas mileage, and it can hurt engine performance over time. The company chose not to continue meeting the higher standard. Auto experts warn that Circle K gas lacks the enhanced additives found in top-tier fuels. Regular use leads to fouled fuel injectors. It causes decreased engine efficiency. The engine has to work harder. That means worse gas mileage and more trips to the mechanic. Fuel injectors spray gasoline into your engine in tiny, precise amounts. They need to be cleaned to work properly. Even small deposits change the spray pattern. That throws off the fuel-air mixture. Your engine runs less efficiently. You burn more gas to go the same distance. Consumer Reports tested different gas brands. They ran engines for 1,000 hours on various fuels. That's equal to about 4,000 miles of driving. Then they took the engines apart to check for deposits. The results were shocking. Top-tier gas left behind 19 times fewer carbon deposits than non-top-tier gas. 19 times. That difference adds up fast. Over years of driving, those deposits choke your engine's performance. Intake valves are another problem area. These valves let air into the engine for combustion. Deposits on intake valves restrict airflow. Less air means less power. It also means incomplete combustion. That wastes fuel and increases emissions. Circle K might be convenient. It might be cheap. But convenience isn't worth engine problems down the road. The money you save per gallon gets eaten up by repair costs later. Cleaning fuel injectors costs $150 to $300. Replacing them can run over $1,000. And if deposits damage your catalytic converter, you're looking at $2,000 or more. You're probably starting to notice a pattern by now. Non-top-tier stations all have the same basic problem. They don't use enough detergent additives. That's not an accident. Those additives cost money. Stations that skip them can sell gas for less, but you pay the price later. BP and Amoco used to be highly trusted brands. They merged back in 1999. For years, people swore by their quality. But things have changed. Higher fuel standards have left these brands struggling to keep up. BP and Amoco gasoline no longer meets the top-tier standard. That means it lacks higher quality detergent additives found in other brands. Those additives aren't just marketing hype. They actually help keep your engine clean. They prevent carbon deposits. Without them, buildup happens faster. Automotive experts say BP and Amoco products can potentially compromise engine performance and fuel efficiency. That makes them less than ideal for drivers seeking reliable gasoline. The problem isn't that BP gas will immediately wreck your car. It's the long-term effects. Month after month, year after year, the deposits build up. Your engine runs rougher. Gas mileage drops. Eventually, you need expensive repairs. Some mechanics report seeing more intake valve problems in cars that regularly use BP gas. The valves get coated with deposits. That affects how much air gets into the engine. Less air means less power and worse fuel economy. BP still has millions of loyal customers. Many people fill up there without thinking twice. But if you want to protect your engine, you should think about switching brands. Love's. Despite the friendly name, Love's gasoline won't love your engine. This brand lacks the enhanced additives found in top-tier fuels, and that matters for engine health. Love's is popular with truck drivers and road trippers. The stations are often located on highways. They offer food and other conveniences. But convenience doesn't equal quality when it comes to fuel. Automotive experts warn that Love's gasoline can lead to fouled fuel injectors and decreased engine efficiency. Regular use may cause problems that show up later. The check engine light might come on. Your car might hesitate when you step on the gas, or you might just notice worse gas mileage. The fuel injectors in modern engines are very precise. They spray tiny amounts of gas into the engine at exactly the right moment. Even small deposits can mess up that process. The spray pattern changes. The engine doesn't run as smoothly. Cleaning those injectors isn't cheap. Professional cleaning can cost $150 to $300. And if the deposits are really bad, you might need new injectors. That can run into the thousands. Love's attracts customers with competitive prices and convenient locations. But those savings disappear when you factor in long-term maintenance costs. If you're on a road trip and Love's is your only option, filling up once won't destroy your engine, but making it your regular station is asking for trouble. Safeway Gas. Grocery store gas seems convenient. Buy your food and fill up in one stop. But Safeway Gas isn't the deal it appears to be, especially not for your engine. Safeway gasoline is not top-tier certified. That means it doesn't have the level of additives needed to keep engines clean. Over time, that leads to problems. The same deposits that build up from other low-quality gas happen with Safeway too. Fuel injectors get clogged, intake valves get coated, combustion chambers accumulate carbon. All of that hurts performance. Some drivers report noticing a difference right away. The car doesn't feel as responsive. Acceleration seems sluggish. Others don't notice anything until the problems get worse. The issue is that grocery stores aren't primarily in the gas business. Gas is just an add-on to get you into the store. They want you buying groceries, not obsessing over fuel quality. So they source cheaper gas that meets minimum legal standards, but nothing more. Auto manufacturers like Toyota, Honda, BMW, and General Motors all recommend top-tier gas. They designed their engines expecting that level of fuel quality. When you use something less, you're not giving your engine what it needs. Safeway might offer cents off per gallon if you buy groceries. But those savings mean nothing if you're spending extra on maintenance. Clean fuel injectors, better gas mileage, fewer trips to the shop. Those benefits add up to real money. Speedway. Speedway has over 700 locations across the country, but having lots of stations doesn't mean having good gas, and Speedway has serious quality concerns. The chain is not top-tier certified. That's the first red flag, but there are bigger problems beyond just certification. Speedway stations have been linked to contaminated fuel incidents that left customers stranded and facing expensive repair bills. In December 2023, a Speedway station in Bloomington, Indiana faced major scrutiny. Numerous customers reported vehicle problems after buying gas there around Christmas. Some said their cars broke down within miles of leaving the station. One customer's sister filled up on Christmas Day. The vehicle broke down a mile from the station. Despite reporting the problem immediately, Speedway took no action. The van needed towing. When they got it to a shop, mechanics said the gas was 90% water. 90%. That's not a fuel quality problem, that's catastrophic contamination. Multiple other customers reported similar issues. Cars stalling, check engine lights, vehicles needing to be towed. All after filling up at the same Speedway location on the same few days. Social media exploded with complaints. By Thursday after Christmas, pumps for all fuel types except premium were marked out of order at that station. Workers were on site with barrels and equipment. But station staff weren't allowed to talk to media. Corporate could fire them for speaking. Speedway corporate stayed silent. They wouldn't comment to media. They wouldn't explain what happened. They gave no timeline for fixing the problem. Customers were left holding repair bills with no help from the company. The only number available was a customer service line with 19-minute hold times. That's not an isolated incident. Customer reviews for Speedway consistently mention fuel quality concerns across different locations. People report poor gas mileage, engine problems, cars running rough after filling up at Speedway. The Better Business Bureau shows hundreds of complaints against Speedway. Many involve billing issues and customer service problems, but fuel quality complaints appear regularly too. Customers report discrepancies between what they paid for and what they received. One customer wrote that something is wrong with the gas at their local Speedway. Their car runs funny whenever they fill up there. The check engine light came on. Multiple mechanics checked it and couldn't find the problem. Then someone suggested it might be the gas. After switching stations, the problem went away. Another customer reported being charged for premium gas while only receiving regular. The pump receipt didn't match what they selected. When they complained, the manager refused to believe them and wouldn't check security cameras. That kind of story shows up over and over. Speedway's customer service rating sits at just 1.7 out of 5 on major review sites. Most customers who contact the company are dissatisfied. Only 13% report their issues were resolved. Consumer reviews mention dirty facilities, broken equipment, rude staff, and fuel that doesn't seem right. When a station can't maintain basic cleanliness, that's often a sign the underground tanks aren't being maintained either. If you value your engine, skip Speedway. The risk isn't worth any savings. Kroger Gas. Kroger is one of the largest grocery chains in America. They also sell gas at many locations. But Kroger gas quality is inconsistent, and that inconsistency is a problem. Kroger sources fuel from multiple companies. Some of those suppliers provide top-tier gasoline, but not all of them. It depends on the store, the location, and many other factors. That means you never really know what you're getting at Kroger. One fill-up might be fine, the next might be low quality. That unpredictability makes Kroger a risky choice. If you want to eliminate all doubt about fuel quality, you need to fill up at stations that are consistently top-tier certified. Kroger isn't one of them. The problem with inconsistent fuel is that it makes troubleshooting harder. If your car develops problems, you won't know if it's the gas or something else. Maybe that last tank from Kroger was fine, or maybe it wasn't. Mechanics say they see this with grocery store gas all the time. A customer comes in with deposit-related problems. The mechanic asks where they buy gas. Often it's a grocery store chain. Kroger advertises fuel rewards programs, spend money on groceries, and save on gas. But those savings don't mean much if the gas hurts your engine. You're just moving money from one pocket to another. Some Kroger locations might sell excellent quality fuel, others might not. Without knowing which suppliers serve which stores, you're taking a gamble every time you fill up. Independent and unbranded stations. That no-name gas station with the lowest price in town might seem like a great deal, but there's a reason it's cheap, and that reason isn't good for your engine. Independent gas stations source their fuel from various suppliers. Some might provide top-tier fuel, but most don't. The quality varies significantly from station to station. These small stations often have older underground storage tanks. Those tanks can develop leaks. They can allow water contamination. Sediment builds up at the bottom. All of that ends up in your tank. Independent stations also have lower fuel turnover. Big chain stations sell thousands of gallons per day. Their fuel is always fresh. Small stations might take weeks to sell through a tank of gas. Fuel that sits degrades over time. Gasoline contains volatile compounds that evaporate. When fuel sits in a tank for weeks, some of those compounds are gone. What's left doesn't burn as efficiently. That hurts performance and gas mileage. Water contamination is another major concern at independent stations. Underground tanks can allow moisture to seep in. That water sits at the bottom of the tank. When the fuel level gets low, the pump starts pulling that water-contaminated gas. Water and gas causes immediate problems. The engine sputters, it stalls, it won't start. You need your tank drained and cleaned. That's expensive. And the independent station probably won't help pay for it. Consumers should be cautious when refueling at independent stations. The long-term impacts of lower quality fuel can damage vehicles. And you have no recourse if something goes wrong. If you're traveling and an independent station is all you can find, fill up. One tank won't kill your engine, but don't make it your regular stop. Valero Valero operates thousands of stations across the United States, but the brand has a reputation for inconsistent fuel quality, and that reputation is backed up by customer complaints. Valero stations received significant complaints regarding fuel-related problems. A 2023 study found that customers reported issues like contaminated fuel and engine performance problems. The potential for vehicle damage from poor quality fuel should be a serious consideration. One bad tank can cause expensive repairs. Regular use of low-quality fuel guarantees problems eventually. Some Valero locations might be fine. Others have documented quality issues. Without knowing which is which, every fill-up is a risk. Consumer reports show customers experienced issues with fuel performance after refueling at Valero stations. Nearly 30% of customers surveyed in a 2021 study reported problems. That's almost 1 in 3. Those problems include rough idling, hesitation when accelerating, check engine lights, poor gas mileage, all signs of fuel quality issues. The deposits that build up from low-quality gas affect multiple engine components. Fuel injectors get clogged, intake valves get coated, spark plugs foul faster, catalytic converters can get damaged. The list goes on. Valero might be convenient or cheap at certain locations, but convenience and low prices don't matter when you're paying for repairs. Here's something different. Not all gas stations are bad. Some actually sell excellent quality fuel that keeps your engine running clean. Here are 4 gas stations that are worth using.